Today I'll be demonstrating the Sally Hansen French Manicure White Tip Pen on one hand and the Essence French Manicure and Pedicure Pen on the other hand. The Essence line also includes a black nail art tattoo pen, which I will include in my product review. A really good top coat is important for this look. I'm using a Sally Hansen strengthening top coat. I will also be using Scotch tape just to keep the lines for my tips really straight. You won't need Scotch tape if you have a very steady hand. I don't, so Scotch tape really helps me to keep my lines straight. An alternative to this is using a nail guard, but if you're looking for a cheaper do-it-yourself option, Scotch tape will work just fine. I'll be demonstrating the product on buff nails, but it's always nice to apply a base coat and about 2 coats of a nude polish for a French manicure. Cut your Scotch tape and cover the nail completely with the tape, just leaving your tips uncovered. Make sure to shake up the nail pen before use. To start, take the Sally Hansen nail pen and hold it down over a hard surface until the polish begins to dispense from the tip of the pen. Then draw over the tip of your nail as you would with a pen. Wait a couple minutes for your polish to dry and then remove the tape. Then I repeated all those steps on the other hand using the Essence nail pen. Then apply your top coat. And these are the final results. On my left hand I used the Sally Hansen nail pen, and on my right hand I used the Essence manicure pen. So now that I've done with both products, I'm going to review each just to give you a sense of what the best product to use is when you're looking for an at-home, do-it-yourself French manicure. The Sally Hansen nail pen has a very different applicator from the Essence nail pen. The Sally Hansen nail pen has a rounded applicator, whereas the Essence nail pen is a little bit thinner, more pointed, and it's got some grooves to it. The product dispenses out of the tip of the Sally Hansen nail pen, whereas the Essence nail pen, the product actually dispenses out of the sides of the nail pen, and you can either wait for the fluid to flow down to the tip to distribute it, but you always have to work with the pen at an angle. So in that sense, it took a lot more getting used to than the Sally Hansen nail pen, which was a lot more straightforward. The Essence nail pen is a lot more versatile because you can try different looks with a thinner applicator, and the fact that it has the grooves and it comes out of the side of the pen, you can actually do different polka dot nails or vertical stripes, and so I really love the versatility of the nozzle. It did take some getting used to, but once you get the hang of it, it's a lot more useful. The Sally Hansen nail pen took less getting used to. It's really straightforward, but that said, there's less that you can do with it. You can't do anything other than a French manicure. And because the product came out of the rounded tip of the pen, I wasn't able to really manipulate the fluid as much, which brings me to the formula. So the formula is really different. The Essence nail pen is a lot more liquidy, whereas the formula for the Sally Hansen nail pen was a lot more dry. I don't know if this was specifically the pen that I got, but I did not really enjoy the finished look. I thought that it looked very chunky, unpolished. It kind of flaked in places, and there were parts of the tip of my nail that were left uncovered. And then I had to go over the tip of my nail with the Sally Hansen nail pen several times, and that just made it look chunkier and unfinished and just messy overall. So I didn't really appreciate that. Even though it was technically easier to work with, it was a lot harder to work with because the formula just wasn't very fluid, and it was a lot harder to spread the product evenly over my nail. The Sally Hansen nail pen is actually $5, whereas the Essence nail pen is $2.50. So for double the price, I would say it was not worth it. If I had to pick, I would pick the Essence nail pen, but really they're both flawed. They both have formula issues, they both dried kind of unevenly, they both didn't last as long, both chipped. So if you had to pick, I would go with the Essence product because it was a lot easier to manipulate and more versatile, and I liked the formula a little bit better, but it still didn't give me that perfect polished French manicure that I was looking for. So all in all, I would just use a nail guard or Scotch tape like I showed earlier and paint over the nail with a regular white polish. The formula will probably be a lot better and you'll get a perfect French manicure look. It does take some practice to get those perfect lines, but with the nail guard, it's a lot easier to accomplish that look. I really loved the idea of a French manicure pen, or the idea of nail polish in a pen that's easy to attempt different nail art looks, different French manicures with different colors. I didn't really find that I had the convenience of a pen as I was hoping for with either of them. I also demoed the Essence Nail Tattoo Pen in black. I love the look of a black French manicure, and it functions the same way as the French manicure pen from Essence. It dispenses out of the sides, the nozzle is the exact same, and you can try different looks as you can with the French manicure pen. I found that the formula of the tattoo pen was actually a little bit better. I don't know if it was because it was black, but I loved the way that it flowed. It dried really nicely, and the black French manicure looked really good. That said, I tried this out on a friend just to demo the product. I attempted the look on bare nails. I put no top coat over top of it, and the product actually chipped off in a matter of hours. So with that, I would say you get what you pay for. I mean, it's a $2.50 nail pen. For the fact that it is versatile, you can get a smooth look if you really get the hang of the way it dispenses, but don't expect it to last very long because it does chip away. All in all, I would say your best bet is just to use a plain old white polish and nail guards or tape, and you'll get the perfect French manicure, probably a better formula, and I will keep hunting for that perfect manicure pen. Thanks for watching. Keep looking for more reviews and how-tos on Curate.